jump by Buckner and Kiesel, ladies and gentlemen. Buckner now trails defending champion Ted McKeever by 5 slim points.
The jumping's almost over.
Oh, that's okay. I'm a dog lover.
Beautiful. The car, of course.
Of course.
Pardon me. Has Ted McKeever jumped yet?
Yes, he has.
Well, then maybe you could tell me the way to the swimming pool?
Well, the shortcut's through the clubhouse. Just follow the line of casualties.
You're still upright.
I'm one of the walking wounded.
I love older men. Him Tarzan, me Jane. Very funny. Ha ha. Me still Jane.
Kip, look who's coming.
Hi.
Hi.
I've got a wet 20 here somewhere. I don't know whether it's any good or not.
Why don't you try it?
Ted.
Now, about your timing. I want to talk to you about that.
It's horrible. Who is he?
Somebody I should know is my partner.
Come on, Ted. We got to get going.
I've got an investment here.
Look, Ted, Chuck got a call from Sonora, Mexico. We got a job airlifting supplies into a mining party. It's urgent, it's immediate, and it pays money.
Why didn't you say so?
Well, I've been trying to tell you for 5 minutes.
Well, why don't you just look at this as a deposit?
How long will this booth be open?
Until 5:30 next Sunday.
I'll be back.
I'll see that he gets here.
2 hours later, we were headed for Sonora. That's the way it goes when you're a parachute for hire. Chuck Lambert flew for us. Our assignment was to deliver supplies and a sensitive instrument to a team of mining engineers. They were deep in the Sierra Madre in central Mexico. There was a little trading post close to where they were supposed to be. We headed for it.
Got us another blanket.
We better wrap this thing in cotton.
Yeah, we got to pack that good. You know, it's got to be strapped to your leg when we jump.
Let me see that. Easy, Jocko. That's none of your business.
Yes, it is. I need it. I'm a prospector. My name is Kruger. Henry Kruger.
Well, be careful with it. It's delicate.
Don't tell me about scintillation counters. I've used them all over the world. I broke mine 3 days ago, just when I needed it most. The outcropping is thorium. This will show me how deep it goes.
Well, I'm sorry to rush you, but it's moving out time.
Tell your party it got smashed. I'll buy it from you. $500, okay? That's a fair price.
No sale.
Wait a minute, buddy. In your white suit and your pretty black boots, you're forgetting something. This ain't the States. You can't make a phone call for the law. Out here, the only law out here is what a man makes for himself.
You, figure on making some?
I'm figuring on taking that thing away from you.
Take it and you can have it.
Airplanes make you soft. You should walk more.
You want to bet on your friend? I got money.
I don't bet.
How much you got? 50. American.
Put it on the wood.
How old did you say you were your last birthday? Kind of slowing down a little bit, boy. Keeping the left up.
¡Cuidado! ¿Con quién estás tú, flaco?
Listen, if you ever get close enough to throw a knife at me again, you're gonna be dead. Do you understand?
Sí, señor.
Now, Kruger, get out of here and take this to your friend.
Tan buena que estaba la guitarrita y también que sonaba.
See?
Ahora sí se desgració.
Yeah, did you see there?
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to pay for that. Dinero. Comprende?
Bueno, si insisten.
Oh, I think that's only fair. Right, Chuck?
Makes sense.
Okay, pilot buddy, pay him with your winnings.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
I want that instrument. I want it bad.
Shiny one, senor. I get it for you. How much you pay?
1,500 pesos. Cash.
Muy bien.
I'll go with you, just to make sure.
This is Anxious. Hello, aircraft. You read me. Over.
Anxious, this is Skydiver. Read you 5 by 5, over.
My name is Burrito. Repeat, Burrito. Were you looking for us? Over.
You're our man. We've got a gadget for you. You want it? Over.
Yes, we do. Can you drop it safely? It's a delicate instrument. Over.
We don't intend to drop it. We'll bring it down. Over and out.
Don't they have parachutes?
They'd better.
Beautiful instrument. One of a very few.
Tell me why.
That's a long-range super Geiger counter.
See that cliff over there, Mr. McKeever? Well, unless we're very wrong, that outcropping holds a tremendous deposit of strategic materials.
It could be a multi-million-dollar find. And this gadget, as you call it, will enable us to sound it all the way to the top.
You mean you're gonna climb that thing?
Oh, yes, right away. And we can't take too many supplies with us. Hadn't you better ask about that, Dr. Burrito?
Yes, in 3 days we'll be up on the rim rock above that cliff. Would it be possible for you to drop supplies to us there?
No sweat. We should be back in about 3 days. We better get going. It's a long walk.
Where's your plane?
About 20 miles north. It's the only place we could find to put it down.
gone. Reached for the ripcord, the darn thing was gone.
Where you been?
Why don't you park closer?
Why don't you pay me enough?
There's 2 or 3 places you're gonna put that thing down.
Well, certainly there are, all the way along there.
Now you boys are a little blubbery. You need the exercise.
Ah, señores, ¿cómo han estado?
¿Cómo está?
Bien. Where have you been?
In Monterey to pick up supplies. Why, you miss us?
Too quiet for him, I'll bet. Now, if that big knothead and his stooge are still around, we should be able to liven things up for you.
Ah, but they're not, senor. They left right after you did. The gringo said to pick up the shiny thing.
The shiny thing?
Yes. Mendez say he could get it for him. His own way. They took the burros with him.
I'm thinking the same thing you are. Let's hook up.
Let's go.
Stan. Come in, Stan. Nobody's at camp.
Maybe they're climbing.
Even then, they could answer us on their walkie-talkie.
Stan, do you receive me? This is Skydiver.
There they are on the ledge, but they're not moving.
Pull up and circle till we find out what happened. If you can't talk, just make a sound.
Maybe they've had it.
Stan on the ledge. He's trying to move. Julie's with him, but I can't see Pareto.
A rescue party could reach him from the top of the canyon just above him.
Take a party 3 days to get there on foot.
Now, the temperature drops to 0 around here at night. Their injuries don't kill them. Tonight's freeze will.
How about a helicopter? Could land on the ridgeback.
Where are you going to get a chopper in Mexico? With 5 hours till sundown.
Chuck, how about landing us on the ridgeback?
Triple suicide.
You made the same kind of a landing in Peru.
But the wind was right. It isn't today.
Let's take a closer look.
Looks pretty good dead ahead. Oh. That figures the one place there isn't any rocks is a hole.
I'd rather take a chance with parachutes myself.
How about the cross current?
It almost blew the plane into the canyon. What do you think it's going to do to the chutes?
We can drop through the crosswind.
And open out when we came out the bottom side.
Sure.
Lots of luck. Gas is low. Get me down.
Give me 5 to the right. Hold it there. Cut.
We had to land on the rim rock, and the crosswind was murder. Our drop zone was next to a giant rock pile, so we couldn't afford to miss. I saw where we might clear away some rocks on one side. Not much room even then, but it may be enough for Chuck to land.
Chuck, you and Jim rig a block and fall. We'll pull him up. Dan? Can you move? Can you handle a rope? Jim's a paramedic. He's coming down first.
This reminds me of Benning. Remember what happened to the jump master when the rope broke?
Yeah. They're going to need something to cushion him against the rocks on the way up. It's rough stuff.
Yeah.
I'd better get your gear and parachute.
Fractures?
No, both of us, I'm afraid. Our legs.
Think you can stand a parachute harness?
Yes.
Tug the rope when you're ready.
This'll help keep you off the rocks on the way up. Feel all right?
Yeah.
Take it slow! What accident or not?
Accident? This was no accident. It was bandits after our supplies. One of them pushed me just as I got to the top.
Stan says it wasn't an accident. They were pushed. Bandits.
Bandits, huh? Anyone we know?
Right, haul away, Chuck!
Someone we know, all right. The plane was airborne with the injured couple. They'd have care very soon, but Jim and I, we were stuck 2,000 feet above the canyon floor. Then we saw him, Kruger and his sidekick, far below, too far. Then I remembered a trick from the airborne commandos.
Rodrigo, déjame, te mato si te me mato. Si salgo de aquí te mato, te verás cuando sea.
You guys are crazy. Quit changing the subject. Just make sure you get my car over to the club without dents.
You've been stood up. You're a big girl now. You've just got to face it. Well, I'll wait the last 5 minutes. I mean, after all, he did leave a deposit. Well, if anybody does arrive, I'll tell the parking lot attendant to tell them to come right over. It can't be. Or can it? Well, I guess you don't have to wait for me, Sybil. I'll call you. Well, why not? After all, those parachutes are so hard for one man to handle. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, want your receipt?